with caution.
I was busy talking to Blackened boys. Chill out. Alright. The first match is on our way. This is the first map in the map pack as well. It's called Command and Control. Which is based off a book, apparently. I was reading the conversation from earlier.
It's just a part in the Command & Conquer book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like the manual?
No, like there's an actual like book on Command & Conquer.
What? Really?
Yeah.
On RA or TD?
It's TD.
That makes sense, because RA, there's not really much to talk about.
Yeah, it's like about the Tiberian Wars. It's actually pretty good.
Okay, let's have a look at the map at first. Right off the bat, I would say not that much starting war. Then again, you have access to 4 forward commands in total. So that would make up for the fact that there's not that much starting ore. Double ore patch in the main base, very vulnerable. Very susceptible to harvester harassing, excuse me, HH.
Give it an orb to go War Factory first on a...
I think this map is kind of interesting because... If I were Tux, I would probably expand to the left. 2 reasons. First of all, if I place my MCV in the middle, I could probably have access to that double ore patch on the right and that bigger one on the left. And at the same time, I keep my forward command post defended well because I place it in front of it. Oh wait, there's another sneaky forward command in the corner. I didn't even see those. Bro, they're nasty. They're just there to someone to just put a racks down there and just spam the shit out of it and then go for a nasty flank. Boy, that's a lot of rifles from Tux this early. 25 rifles just like that. Orb going for War Factory first. Went for a fast ranger. I actually do agree with the ranger. I think he will be a lot faster being able to take strategic points, but it seems for now he's gonna try and do something about this NG. But 25 rangers is quite a bit. And I'm not sure if he actually spotted the NG with the ranger vision. He might have. Oh my god.
He's really hunting for that ranger.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a rocket at least. That'll be good.
Oh. Oof. Okay. This is gonna put Orb quite behind, I would say. So we're just gonna do a couple of matches, then I've got a small announcement to make, which we will show on stream as well. But I usually like to do that just, a little bit more in the middle of the stream, so we got most of the people watching as well.
Oh, we're already moving out.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like that. Like, the ore patch is not that far away. So, then again, it's hard to say because you leave your main base quite vulnerable as well this early on. I mean, actually, Tux has a quite substantial army already. He could potentially do some nice harassing if he wanted to. But there also might be a little bit of fear in Tux right now because he's playing Orb.
Yeah.
So we might see a lot more passive play because, to be fair, Tux hasn't done that much except move his entire army to the first forward command, and that's about it. And in the meantime, Orb is getting away with all these forward commands. Oh! Yep. Lightning's gonna ruin that, and that means he can... Never mind. No static defense required. Orb going for triple light tank as well. Trying to find the ranger. Finds it. Oh, Tux, no! That was pretty poor. What's Tux doing in the meantime? He's actually deciding to go for... just stick with the... in his main base. Let's see if he's actually building another riff. Not for the time being. But he's on 5 harvesters, so I'm assuming he actually got a third riff and sold it.
Yeah, it looks like he sold his first ref.
Yeah. Which might be a mistake, because he could have used that riff next to his forward command, and he might actually stall, because most of the ore is almost dried out on the right side, top right. We're seeing a lot more light tanks in play since I think
Despero,
season
12, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, light tanks are pretty good, man. As long as you
They
know how
are.
to use them.
Yep, especially in larger quantities. They can be very it's kind of like APCs as well. They can just be very dangerous early on just because of the crushing capabilities they have. It's very hard to auto dodge them.
Yeah.
Here we go. First attack from Tux.
Pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of damage done. But the question is, he could lose his entire army. Nice micro there from Orb with the Ranger. Light tanks are going in. But there is quite an amount of rocket density, enough to scare Orb off for now. Ooh, I like this reinforcement from Tux. Is going to merge quite nicely together here. But not the best concave. Wow, Tux is actually feeling very confident. But I like this angle of attack from Orb. Oh, that's so many crushes, but at the same time, quite a bit of light tanks lost as well. And I think he decreased his effectiveness because he tried to crush on an ore patch, which obviously slows down your tanks quite a bit, which gives the infantry from Tux a little bit more time to destroy the light tanks. I think Tux actually still came out on top with that trade.
Yeah, his destroy tab's a little bit better. About a 2k difference.
So now I feel like Tux is in control. Not only does he have the army lead, but he has the opportunity to now go for a nice split, make something happen.
I think Tux has just realized that there's comms on the top 2.
Yep. That's a lot of rocket density there with medics. Yep.
You didn't take turned around with someone else funny.
Unfortunately, there was a good opportunity here for Tux to go for a multi-prong, but he kind of screwed it. And now Orb is going to intercept that small flank from earlier. It's in quite an expensive small army because mainly that army consisted of rocket soldiers.
This Orb finally moving out. He's been pretty defensive. Oh, he decides he wants to play defense again.
Oh, Orb is going to steal those forward commands in the top left as well. I actually do like this middle. You know, it's a unique way to once again to make it a little bit different. And
yeah, it's pretty open, but it's also, you know,
yeah, it's accessible, but at the same time, it's not. I like that. Okay, another big clash here. Orb with the better concave for sure, but Tux with the bigger numbers in this army. But the concave might make all the difference. Yep. The concave definitely made all the difference. Nice tank control there as well from Orb. Very nice.
I think Tux's rocket density was a little off since he lost so many in the middle.
Yep. We got a tank flank over here. Eco harassing already got a harvester down. This is slipping out of Tux's hands. We're feeling confident though, but the pillbox support might actually help Tux here to hold ground, and he got a lot of rockets in that army. Medium tanks were melting. Very nice. Okay. We actually got a decent battle over here, but Orb right now in terms of map control is looking really well because he's got the opportunity to surround and flank Tux's base really good because of these forward commands that he was able to steal. He also got away with a second harvester with that medium tank. Medium tank got a promotion for that. And
yeah, so far This is kind of how I expected map to play, where people said I want MCV a long time. But Tuck's also kind of, he's doing the 2, which I think is honestly probably a little bit better. But I do think this map gives you a lot of options just because of all the F-bombs.
Yep. Alright, well, Tux was able to take out this expansion, but at the cost of losing his entire army. Is going to try and go for some crushes. Unfortunately, doesn't get that many. Tux now down 7k. But taking some nice map control with indeed that second MCV. Looking to restore his eco. Talking about eco, let's have a look at the graph in the meantime, which was fairly similar up to a good point. I think Orb actually sniping those 2 harvesters did help him out a lot.
Yeah, I think that brought him back a little bit.
Yep. In terms of army, well, this was the point where the 2 big armies collided and Orb had that good concave. So Orb obviously now in the lead. Lack of scouting for Tux over here as well. I'm surprised he actually never went to check that forward command, even though he said it in chat that he realized that there were more forward commands. This flank could be really devastating. However, Tux is just going face forward. Will Orb be able to reinforce enough to defend from this army? It depends how fast Tux is going to respond, because sometimes flanks are good, but obviously they require a lot of time to set up. And sometimes if another player just decides to go straight into your main base through the middle, just face forward, then yeah,
I think
could
if
be on his side.
Tux notices that Orb is capturing his build there, that might have cued him that something's coming there, but as it looks like it, he's going to complete that base.
Yep. I like this forward war factory from Tux. It's gonna help him take on this main base, but Orb is doing the exact same thing, just a little bit faster, with no resistance at all. Well, Tux has to fight his way in. And he will definitely be able to do so with the sheer amount of medium tanks that he has, along with that big army. Very nice concave as well. Orb's defenses stand no chance, but Tux is obviously being slowed down. While Orb has all the time that he needs. Oh no, he didn't bring his medium tanks. The pillboxes are gonna get some massive value.
Gonna be a little bit of a base race here.
It is. Still Tux with a big army here. 4 medium tanks, 5 medium tanks to help him take over this entire base. We are going to see indeed a base race. We're getting in a very exciting ending here for the first game. Tux actually doing really well so far. And yeah, actually this could be bad for Orb, because we've talked about this before. He only had 1 MCV, so he cannot really rebuild. While Tux has a very sneaky MCV on the right side of the map, he actually still has both of his MCVs in play, so he has a really good opportunity to rebuild. And not only that, probably keep more eco alive as well, and he's going to be able to rebuild his army a lot faster. So if Orb loses this army, he's gonna be in a really bad position.
Yeah, I think he's got the eco to, oh, of course, the Tux pause. Like the antithesis of the punch-up pause.
Yep. Yeah, actually Orb has no way of rebuilding an MCV, which actually means that all these forward commands that were in his control are rather useless right now.
Tux is moving his MCV into that bottom corner, which Orb will probably see.
Yeah, especially now because of the pause.
But he doesn't have anything to really do anything. If he had an engineer over there, that'd be perfect to just cap it, but his engineer's all the way at the top still.
Yep. Yeah, he also has no, he doesn't have an SD, so he can't build a mechanic. Otherwise he could have killed that husk and then take it over. The only way, just like you said, he can take it over is by using an NG. What is he doing? Why is he hiding it next to an orb? What? I'm not gonna question this. But I feel like Orb wants to take on this base. I think it's a bad idea.
I think so too. He's got a slight edge in army value, so if he has a really good concave, he can be fine, but the pillboxes are really going to make a difference here.
Yep, and also that advantage granted from buildings as well is going to be a huge part about it too. Alright, but here we go. Tuck setting up a really good concave actually, and he's protecting his army as well with 2 extra pillboxes. This is going to be a great defense for Tux, and I think Orb feels a little bit too confident. Tanks for Tux are not in the best of position.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close for sure. Another pillbox is going to turn the tides here, I believe. There it is. Orb calls the GG. Tux comes out victorious. What a clutch first game to start off the 2023 stream. Yo, what's up, Ground Score Pro? How you doing, man? Trees look nice. Yeah, they're all custom-made tiles.
Yeah,
by
that's Pink Thought.
Yep, by our good friend Pink Todd.
Pretty much all the palettes and custom assets. It's either from Lad or Pink Thought. Alright.
I've been playing a lot of different games actually. Dawn of War, mainly Dawn of War 2. Which is pretty much, they have like a modded community just like OpenRA pretty much, where they do their own balancing and stuff. I played Xenoverse. What else did I do? I actually don't know. It's all really vague. I didn't game that much, to be fair. But the times I did have, I don't know, I'm like a pretty big fan of Dawn of War 2. Can we test out some 2v2? Yeah, we can. We're gonna do some more testing for sure.
We can do 2v2s, there's 3v3s, you can have some 4v4s.
I'm not sure
Even
about
some
the 4v4
FFAs.
part, but
I'm not a big fan of 4v4s either. That's why I only made 2 of them. So
yeah, if we're gonna have if we're gonna do FFAs, we definitely need to get Widow in here. That's gonna help a lot. Or Dying Fetus.
I'm sure that the team gamers should be coming up right around the time. It's the prime hour.
What's the prime hour? Which is in like 2 hours maybe?
Yeah, I'd say from like now to the next 3-4 hours is when everybody plays.
Not too late though, please. Hey, I'm not in control of the players. It's already 2 a.m. Bro, you should move to another time zone. Just come to Europe. I'm happily living over here at 7:21 p.m. currently. Having the time of my life. I'm assuming for Blacken it's like in the morning, 11 p.m. something like that. 11
It's yeah, it's 10 a.m.
10 a.m. God damn. The man's 9 hours behind of my time. That's crazy. Wait, so that means the tournament for you started at like 9 a.m.?
Yeah, I thought it was actually starting at 8, but so I woke up, had some coffee because a little tired, but
Sheesh. I appreciate your commitment.
yeah, I'm ready. I've needed some more OpenRA content in my life.
He was like lying in his bed last night. I was like, woo, can't wait till it's tomorrow morning. It's almost the same feeling as when you're like a little kid and you know Santa's gonna come and bring presents. I don't have presents for you, though. Sorry. Anyways, we got a pretty good match in our hands. I haven't seen Fazar in action so far. Some people told me he was the pupil of BD at first.
Some people would say your streams would be a present. Just saying. And those people would be me.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's been a while. I noticed some people were actually, low-key were saying like, hey, where's some streams? Even Dang was like, bro, where's the streams? I think Caution is busy doing other stuff. I kind of was. But, I always come back.
So, yeah, Fazar, I think he's kind of a new player, but he's been rising up the ranks pretty good. He's taken on some pretty good players, and he's been playing really well, so I think this is going to be a really good game.
Yeah, from what I've known, that he first started doing RA, but then he didn't really enjoy it that much, so he tried out SP. He was very eager to learn SP. But unfortunately, most of the community just stopped playing SP, and we don't have that many active players. I also believe like the big gap of not having a new release is what stops development a little bit as well for other mods, I would say.
Yeah,
It's probably the reason why SP has slowed down a little bit. So Fazar actually, you know, got demotivated to learn SP because there was nobody around to play with. He does have like a very small player base, so he decided to come back to RA, and yeah, from the looks of it, he's doing pretty good. Beautiful man, yo, what's up, Tirxis? How you doing, sexy? It's good to see you, man. So Mint versus Fazar. I'm also surprised about pretty much Mint's consistency, to be fair. I really like what I have to say about Mint is Mint has extraordinary aircraft micro.
yeah, he's got really good APM microcontrol.
For sure. Glad to see your face twice a week. Yeah, third time is gonna, you know, it's gonna cost you. So let's keep it at twice a week. Actually, let me have a look at the layout of this map, because I haven't really looked at it. This one's very large in comparison to a couple of the previous maps we saw. This is a very big one. Very open, quote-unquote, middle. And what I mean by that is like the space between the two spawn points. Yeah. Also, not a lot of value to be to receive in the middle. There's no resources at all, pretty much. So, yeah, I think in like a triple ref all in, or like an early base push would be really good on this map.
Yeah, I think you can certainly do that. It's a close spawn distance, and the way the cliffs kind of restrict the thing, you know, base pushing, denying the war is pretty easy.
Seeing you twice cost me pants. Okay, dude. Okay. I get it. I'm actually sad that I got that reference, but you know, I got a dirty mind as well. Alright, we got a big engagement here. This rocket density from Mint is actually crazy. These medium tank, big. I think this was a little bit of a misplay from Fazar sending those medium tanks forward. If he actually kept him close to his army, he definitely would have won that engagement, just in terms of numbers. But defender's advantage, outskilled here in favor of Mint.
You know, honestly, I think Fazar might have traded even there had that radar drone not been deployed, because Mint had so many rockets that were about to die to a bunch of rifles.
Oh yeah, it provides so much vision, that's true. Is this your first stream of the new year, Caution? Yes, it actually is. It's almost the end of January, but yeah, it is. You know, we did a lot of streams with RGL and the Dark Tournament right after that. And usually after RGL it becomes more of like it's a little bit more quiet, you know, but I knew there's like a lot of upcoming stuff. The Cautious Cup is going to be upcoming, which I think I'm going to steal a couple of maps of this map pack for the tournament.
Tux is asking if this was inspired by Subjugated, and definitely not. If anything, this map took more from Mountain Ridge Redux.
Mountain Ridge Redux, really?
Yeah, just with like you got that backwards double mine, which is, it's really safe, and kind of you can do it Bizarre did, where you just drop a ref and move out, but you could also do what Mince did, which is go to the single first and then go straight to the double, and then you can base push the other double.
Oh, what a good flank here. Didn't get a harvester, but he's going to get the riff. He actually might get the SD. I don't think the pillbox will be able to kill. No, it's not going to be able to kill all of them. This is going to be close. Oh, but he gets it. Slows down Fazar a little bit. No more medium tank production for the time being.
Oh, bottom. Zar capped the barracks end of the ref.
Oh, wow. Yep.
It looks like and this SD, so
And still keeps the NG alive as well, so we might see it again, but no, he's going to be a meat shield for now. Good value for Fazar. This is still a very even match. Mint a little bit in the lead right now in terms of army value, but in terms of map control,
yeah, he's got a good flank going off top that's gonna catch those 3 harvesters.
Yes. Oh, that MCV in the top left. Oh no. Oh, that might be spotted by the scout as well. Oh, yep. Oh no.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh geez. Did Mint forget about it because of all the commotion?
It looks like maybe he queued to deploy and the ore was already growing there.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's a huge deal, actually. This is going to deny... Wait, yeah, this is going to deny any expansions for the time being for Mint.
These V2 shots are going to make or break this.
Yeah, they need to be really good. And that one might be good. That was... Oh, both of those were actually really good. But still, the reload time is way too much on those. The concave is really good. Medium tank leading the charge. Another shot. Tried to kill the medium tank, I believe. Not sure. Army gets wiped. Harvesters are being retreated. Really nice. Isn't going to get any of those. Oh, no, they're not being retreated. Oh, yeah, that's 2 harvesters gone. The Yaks are trying to clean up the rest of the army, but one goes down. In the meantime, the flank from Mint is being very good here as well. Very efficient. Takes out 2 harvesters with ease. And it seems like slowly but surely the army from Fazar is being dealt with. So still a very, very close match, but the longer this match goes on, the rougher it's going to be for Mint because his eco is not looking great. For the time being, he's not stalling. But it's looking rough.
Like on the bottom now too.
Yeah. Yeah, look at all these expansions that Fazar already has. Really nice. We went up to tier 2 as well. Well, I never thought I would say this, but these APCs are going to take out never mind. They're bailing. If all those APCs were filled up with rocket soldiers, that would be scary. Like just deployed in someone's main base. Obviously, Fazar has quite a lot of pillboxes in his main base. I'm surprised.
Oh, that artillery.
Oh, still got some value with that last shot. 4 rockets left.
I think it was just casually on the rally point too.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Fazar went straight to tier 3. I have to say, Fazar resembles... I see a lot of Cav gameplay in Fazar's play. I have to say.
Yeah,
that being said, yeah, Fazar is just a little bit more aggressive than Cav. Yeah, this is going to be a really good flank as well. Triple medium tank with a light tank. They're going to do some good damage. There's 3 harvesters here to be taken down. That's the first one.
I think that laugh will probably spell the improvement.
Oh, yep. Yeah, look at the rocket count as well, dealing with these APCs. Min tried to go for crushes, but it doesn't work out. Blackhawk now coming to snipe all these rocket soldiers. Or not. Oof. Poor micro.
Mint almost lost another MCV in the top left, the white tank. It's probably going to lose with the Blackhawk in the white tank.
Nice snipe with Tanya. It's going to make some difference, but I'm not sure if he can stop it. The RT is there as well to support. APC's trying going for a crush.
Good scatter move.
Yep, very good. Yeah, APC in the meantime, or MCV has been either sold or destroyed. I think it was sold. Parabombs coming in. Pretty decently timed, actually. Still be massive damage. Oh, actually. That's unfortunate. I thought it would do a little bit more splash damage. I do have to say that parabombs I got significantly worse.
Yeah.
When they received reduced the badger count.
I get why, but I think it could be better.
Maybe 2, yeah, maybe go for the middle way. Just leave it at 2 instead of 3. I don't know. The thing is, they also have a lot of health, because like sometimes even like double A egg and shooting at one of the planes didn't even matter at all.
Battle control